The biting November wind whipped around Darrell as he locked up the Seabreeze Hotel, the last guest long gone. Myrtle Beach, in the off-season, was a ghost town, a stark contrast to the summer's boisterous crowds. Darrell, a young man with eyes that held the weariness of someone much older, trudged through the deserted lobby, the only sound his boots echoing on the polished marble floor. He hated the night shift, the silence broken only by the occasional creak of the aging building. Tonight, however, felt different. A prickling unease settled on his skin. He started his rounds, checking each room. The air hung heavy with the scent of stale perfume and dust. Room 307, usually empty, had its light on. A flicker of fear, quickly suppressed, replaced the unease. He checked the guest list. No one was registered. He hesitated, his hand hovering over the doorknob. Curiosity, a dangerous companion at 3 a.m., won. The door opened slightly, revealing a dimly lit room. A woman huddled beneath a threadbare blanket. Her face was pale, etched with fear. She looked up, her eyes wide and pleading. "Please," she whispered, her voice barely audible. "Help me." Darrell felt a wave of compassion, instantly overriding his apprehension. He helped her up, noticing a small suitcase next to the bed. She explained she was running from an abusive husband, had fled with nothing but the clothes on her back and a few $100s. She had found the hotel door unlocked and crept in, desperate for refuge. Darrell's heart ached for her. He offered her a blanket, some coffee, and a sympathetic ear. He knew he couldn't help her permanently, but he could help her now. He spent the rest of his shift listening to her story, a tale of fear and desperation. As the first rays of dawn painted the sky, he called a local shelter, arranging for her safe passage. He watched as she left, a small figure swallowed by the brightening day, a sense of quiet satisfaction settling over him. Walking out of the hotel, the rising sun cast long shadows. The world seemed less desolate than before. The night shift had revealed the darkness, but also the flicker of human resilience and the quiet heroism of a simple act of kindness. He felt the weight of the night lift, replaced by a sense of purpose. The off-season in Myrtle Beach might be lonely, but it wasn't entirely devoid of hope. He knew he'd face more lonely nights, but tonight he'd done something that mattered.